If AI and any sort of automation for your marketing or your sales or operations hasn't helped your business yet, it's not because you're behind. It's because you've installed horsepower on a car that essentially has no steering wheel, right? And that's why most companies quietly abandon AI post demo. They see the shiny tool, they try to implement it, and typically it causes an incredible amount of chaos within an organization. There's no owner, and it just amplifies all the bad things. So, what I'm about to say is going to sound obvious once you hear it, but until somebody points it out, you can't unsee it. AI doesn't fail because it's weak, it fails because it exposes your broken systems. That's a difficult one for a bunch of people to handle because they realize that their systems potentially are even non existent. Let me show you exactly what I mean so that if you're trying to relate this to a boss or a colleague or your team, you could do so as articulately as possible. Imagine hiring the smartest intern in the world, right? You got a Harvard kid, and that intern comes into your organization with photographic memory. They never get tired. They have infinite ideas. Sounding familiar? Right. Now imagine you give them no job description, no priorities, no guardrails, and no definition of success. And they have no idea what they're working toward in order to get that pat on the back and say, hey, good job, Harvard person. They have no clue. They're just left on their own. And that's how most companies use AI. And then they go ahead and they blame that intern. And that's a big problem. AI doesn't replace people, it replaces unclear thinking, which for me, I think is exciting because it allows us all to go back to the drawing board, get on those whiteboards, figure out which systems are broken, roll up our sleeves, make them more efficient, and then amplify them with AI. So if your marketing, your sales, or your operations are already fuzzy, AI won't fix it. And that's the reality check. It just multiplies the bad stuff, and that bad stuff could potentially put you out of business. You could have automated emails that are sending the wrong thing, going to the wrong people too many times. And I've watched smart teams roll out those AI tools, experiment, spend months experimenting, and that's really dangerous. It doesn't really move the needle anyway, but when we slow down and we curate a ultra effective system and we build the system first, and there's clarity within the organization for decision making, clear inputs, clear outputs, then AI suddenly looks like magic. And that's a really exciting premise for any executive that's rolling up their sleeves and willing to rebuild those broken systems. It's a different foundation, but I want to share something else that nobody's going to tell you. AI does three things really well. It accelerates your decisions. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. It amplifies structure, and it punishes any sort of ambiguity that either you have with your business, your employees have, colleagues, or your clients. So if you don't like what the AI is producing within your organization today, it's definitely reflecting something upstream that's broken. This is why I built Torque. Not as another AI tool or some sort of flashy object. It's not about dashboards or CRMs or anything along those lines, but it's built to be the system underneath, the foundational element of everything that you're doing when it comes to sales, marketing, communications, operational things. Because once that system is right, then you're scaling your business. And AI stops being confusing and a toy, and it starts being real leverage, definitive leverage for you as a business owner or a boss or a colleague or a subordinate. in whichever business that you're interacting with. In the next video, I'm going to show you my exact checklist that we use to tell in under 30 minutes whether AI is going to help your business or hurt your business. Because it's pretty easy to spot those broken systems, and I've become an expert in doing so. I find joy in it because when I find them and I fix them, it allows you to improve everything that you're doing from a business perspective. AI will help your business or hurt it, but most people don't pass it. If any of what I just said about broken systems felt uncomfortably accurate, comment system, and I'll know exactly why.